First of all, will make a check on the device. Let's see if my voice is working well. Listen or not. Okay, let's see. Just one second. Listen or not. Okay. Hello, hello. Let's see. Just one second. Listen or not. We'll see now. Hi, hi, hi. Now it's better. Okay. Okay. I only saw a little mistake here. First of all the things, I have to say that is my personal opinion. I don't want to anyone force anyone to agree with me or like what I say or even think if I'm right or if I'm wrong. I only give my personal opinion, and you think whatever you want and comment whatever you want. Obviously, we will make I will make a filter for uh, bad words that will come like swear words and whatever. So let's go. First, I will make a remake, not a remake, but a recap for what happened. Um, let's see. According to the news I saw in Brazil, in the in the news in Brazil, the political news that I follow in Brazil, I saw this. According to IC, a man calling David Chauvin, that works as a policeman, uh, force a guy named George Floyd, that is uh, uh, apparently he's okay. Apparently, what I saw, he escaped from the jail or something like that, or he will he were like forgot how I say the the thing. Um, um, mm, I don't know if he really were a manifestant or let me see here. Okay, okay, okay. Apparently, he was only a protester, but what I saw, he would be a, or could be a thief or something like that. But I'm not really sure. Apparently, I'm not sure of that. For what I last saw was that, but now I think they reviewed the thing, so he wasn't. They deleted that, but I'm not sure. Let's see again. Mm, okay, apparently was only that. Okay, nice. Apparently he wasn't nothing for the about the thing about the something wrong or something like that. But mm, apparently became a rush or a wave of violence in that place. I don't know what they make a fund like that, but I don't know what became what for what that fund will be for will be only for the reconstruction or for the life of the of this deaf man, for the tribute of the life of the deaf man, or for certain group that I don't know, like the Antifas one. I'm not really sure about that. Um, I don't know who holds that, who are uh, the 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 creator of that. I think yes, yeah. Apparently, that says our mission, the Minnesota Freedom Fund, pays criminal bail and immigration bond for those who not can afford it, weak, trend discrimination, coercive and oppressive jailing. That is not not right, because you can help these people, but without using the name of the dead person, the George Floyd person. I don't know what was about the manifestation, the manifestators or the protesters, for what are the protests. But first thing wrong, you cannot use a thing like a name of a case or a crime, or no, or crime no, someone die in a crime, to make choose for a cause that is not right, that is illegal, the right, not the thing they will do, but the thing that they are defend, like people don't don't they can't travel to United States or any country because of the discrimination. That's wrong. That's because it cannot pay. It is not about the discrimination. This is about they are not they are not rich, but don't have enough money, and they have to work to have this enough money without trying to go illegally. That's that's the thing. So poor guys, they don't have. Oh, okay, but is this is a law? So cut that law. That's right. So cut the frontliners, the line of the United States with Mexico, make agreement with Mexico to they do with other countries that will make a big trouble in all of the countries. Terrorists go to everywhere, uh, like what more? Thieves for other countries, drug dealers, etc., etc. So first thing that is wrong. The thing that they want to do is not wrong, but the thing that they not pretend but they intend to do with the name is wrong. They cannot use a cause for that. And they say about the COVID, they use a lot of things and say to rebuild the community. I don't know if that will have that will be for that. It's a non-profit organization, like NGO. Is an NGO, so I'm not confident with that because most of the NGOs are because of the most of them are for to steal and to lie to people. Like if you know the history of the beginning of the NGOs for with the my God, I forgot the guy. I don't remember the guy, the name of the guy. Um, I forgot the name of the guy. My God, I'm horrible with that names. If I only get the name of the guy, I would think about it. I would guess, but nothing. My God. Let's see if he is there. Oh my God, this is not here. Uh, um, Sorry, I will have to see that. Um, Sorry, I have to find that here. Totally forgot his name. But the point is that for first of all is that point. To rebuild the communities, nice. But is this only the thing? Is have other things like that thing about uh, what to do with the illegal guys? What is let me see if it's here. That is the guy, Sawalinski. If you know this guy, you will know everything about NGOs. Only the story of the guy, only what they say about NGOs. He was the main creator, the guy who thinks all. This is why I not trust about NGOs. And they have like the political agenda and other things that are always connected to the globalist thing. And about the agenda, talking about the agenda, that's the main point of this F thing. That is everywhere for the internet is a boring thing. Is like a big SHIT. It's a horrible thing because I'm not interested of that, but like it's everywhere. It's so boring because they like everything here in Brazil they do that, but this is like taking the word. So like the Black Lives Matter. So oh my god, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Is that like they pushing an agenda to to think that because of certain thing, certain policemen did something that is totally wrong. All of them are like that, and all of the Black lives are like weak, are vulnerable, like the innocent guys, like the how I say um, the careless people. I don't know if that could be for the thinking that I'm making. that the people don't care about them. No, no, that's not that. That's totally wrong. First of all, the guy did a thing wrong. The policeman did a thing wrong. Yes, that is 100% sure. Everybody knows that. But the guy was wording a thing bad. I don't know. Maybe he was only a protestant that were stuck in that vehicle. So, but was totally a mistake, fault of the guard, of the policeman. So what I will think, the people the people no, the policemen are wrong. They are wrong. So they pay the 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 result, the consequence. They are in jail now. Like many in Brazil that do that. That happens a lot of time in favelas. But not all of them do that because in favelas they could do that unintentionally. Um, but the law in Brazil is bullshit. So don't didn't care about it. Don't care about it. The deputies have to do their work. Um, so deputy senators, they're all congressmen. So that's not the fair thing. You cannot say, "Oh, Black Lives Matter" because of the guy who were should no should is not that were leave it to die, leave no leave it live it, left. Sorry, I'm not English. I'm not American, and my English is nice, but I barely can remember some words. Left by the policeman to be dead, to be dead. Oh my God, to be dead. So like torture, like no, it is a torture, and so that's not, didn't think about that. You can think, oh, the policeman is wrong, so that is wrong. Okay, but if you were a Indian guy, if you were a Russian guy, if you were a white guy, or even if you were a member of his own uh, team, that is black too, would be the same reaction, would be the same thing. No, because they not care about the black lives. They care about the agenda. They wait a moment to push an agenda to say, oh, you see this thing that's happened. If you not agree with us, you are racist. Like all of the things in Brazil that left to do, all of the things, and that is so much more active in the elections. Like in the election of Dilma was really like that. If you not vote for the Dilma, you are racist. Why? Because you're not voting for a human, for a for a woman, and she was a terrorist. She was a people who dropped bombs in the past, who did very big trouble with the dictatorship that happened in the past. Was a really war in the past with the terrorists and the military. So not both they are wrong. Some of them they did the right things, but some of them have no idea of what's happening. Like in '64, that a lot of people say a lot in Brazil and about the election with Bolsonaro and a lot of other things. What happened in the '64? The Brazil would be took by the communists, so they would become a Venezuela. could become a Venezuela that is nowadays. So the militaries uh, took the power to stop that. That is the that's not all the things have the first coup was the civil coup that all the governors and all the guys in the parliament that Brazil had in 64 agreed to make that cut because the president was really weak and the only thing he wanted to do is to give up of the presidency and give to the country to the communists. So the civil wars did that and they put the military for to do new elections. But what happened? The military did a coup. So get this whole mistake. They did the security thing, the things that should do like security, economy, all the things they are doing nice, but they are not like left or right. They are like positive. They are like the guys did uh who did know who wanted a thing to not care about what comes. So if you are socialist and not violent, you can win. If you are violent and for the right wing, you cannot win. We cannot come without think about the ONGs, the globalism thing, the all the agenda thing of the communists. So what happened in '64 was a coup that make the right wing and left wing getting crazy because they both wanted the new elections. So what happened? The right wing was totally vanished. Carlos Lacerda, the São Paulo governor was totally vanished, and the right wing uh, uh, not was reunited, make a reunion in the universities to do a new plan. So they did like a violent part with the terrorists that the military combat, and so have this war like the terrorists doing torture and death and militaries do almost the same thing, but like to protect the population, and the left want to have the communist thing. So they are really pissed about the not having the new election and not having the chance of João Goulart did, and did not give to them, and they have the like the theoretical part, like the part of in the studies, in the uh, schools and universities that in the media too, that the military didn't care about it. So that was how the media became communist in Brazil, most of them, and so. Sorry to say that story, but I think it's really important to understand some things about this case. So they get this thing, and and while no, sorry, about the media, about all the things. So they took all of that and uh, uh, became no. The schools and the universities became like a Marxism place to people only think like in the left side, like all even the history books. Stalin could be a nice guy, even they did all assassinations, deaths, and like that. So they like totally hide all the good things about capitalism and only show the things about communism. They had even nowadays they started in 60 70s, and so that going away, follow all the dates to until today. So now is trying to get less, but even even some parts of the story have, like the communist governments, um, like Cuba, Dilma, stuff like that. So like they have this theoretical part in, like in the schools they did the oh my god, forgot the Italian name, the Italian guy. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm bad with names. The doctrination, okay? The doctrination in the school. Uh, the Marxism doctrination, but follow the idea. I remember the name. Remember the name of the guy by Antonio Gramsci. Like took the schools, took the culture, took everything that Marxism will become a normal thing. So like they did that part. They doing nowadays, just like with the Frankfurt School, and that's became a thing today. So that's all. Like the main parties came, like the left party and the far left party, that is PT and PSD. They only have this fake combat, like who is who is better to be worst. So like they have the main communist part that have had in Brazil for like 50 or 60 years. In they were in the power, and like and then PSDB they were like the 94, and they built the all the establishment that still today. They pretend to be like a rival or an enemy of from PT, but they are like they not melt. How I say? Oh my god, the the meat and the skin, just like that. But they are always helping each other. Like one started to rob, the make corruption, rob, so giving to the giving to another parties to share that, but mainly for the party who pretend to be enemy, just like the FHC, the Fernando Henrique Cardoso and Lula, that were like enemies in the elections, but in the past they intend to make our own party together. So that's all the thing that I have to say about that. So that's became a thing in Brazil. So they are we are getting used to know about that things in Brazil, because most of the year that Brazil get with the communist and socialist parties uh, are were showed and came up to the reality for everybody, just like how media works, how parties works, just like had in United States in 2006, but in United States you don't have the same power, the same socialist power that have the Democratic Party that do the same thing. Sometimes they they have like a thing more powerful, a thing that came more strongly, just like that Black Lives Matter thing. So, but in Brazil is much more strongly, much more strongly. Just, but it's a little dumb too, because in Brazil anything became notice news notice. So they don't care about too much. And here in Brazil, people like they are very slow to know about what is wrong or for what's right. But when they know what's right, they know and they fix on that. Just like what happened in 2018, like to have like in 2016 in the United States, but in Brazil it became much more strongly because not only the establishment were pulled, not pulled, uh, were had sorry not were had his pants off. All of the things had his pants off, not like the establishment, politicals, uh, people who pretend to be nice, all of the things, much, very, a lot of things, and about what Brazil already lived, make it like the United States not much. The story of the United States do the socialism and the Marxism not much not I wouldn't say important, but not much strong, not much uh, perceptible. I don't know how I would say, like Brazil have had more usual things and get more used to combat, not combat, but know what is socialism, because we lived with socialism without have the communist thing. And the United States has the socialism with some democratic parties, but not the the red socialism, that I would say, like uh, violence, people getting very, very crazy, like having uh, afraid to get out of his house, or don't thinking they only think they're in the right way, but not like think, oh, if I not like if I think that I would become that, but I not thinking. I know that they have in the United States have that, like if I think in this way I would be racist, but in Brazil get in a level, and do you think should I think or not? But if I think I would, if I think to think about something that could be racist, am I evil, or am I demon, or like that, becoming that level, for you can watch yourself for watching for a thing you would think, but you're not sure you could think because some political agenda says that. So getting a level so hard that you almost get crazy. I don't know if in the United States already get in that way, but I know I have the political right way to say something like that, political correctly, or something like that. But the point is, you cannot say, oh, Black Lives Matter because of something that happened. Oh, so every remember day of the World War II, we have to start a campaign to all Jewish. I don't know how to say. Oh my God! All Jewish lives matter because of the Nazism thing. So all the Jewism that dies near to date of the World War II, or in the war in the date of the remembering of the World War II, we have to start a campaign of that. But they don't need support for something like that. But like if it were murdered like that, we have to start in something like that in if happen everywhere in the world. and uh, and we should start that like campaign like that. Because of that, it's that a question. Sorry, but I like I say a little confused because I think other thing. We should start a campaign because of that. No, why? Because their lives don't matter, or happen every time, and all their lives are equal and like every other lives, and don't care about the people who dies, who live the way and they die or something like that. No, the only thing that cares is about how the family feels, and you feel, and you the better thing you can do is to say condolence or something like that. If you know the person, or if you know about the death, and you want to spread all the things and say, oh, poor thing, so we have to start a campaign to or Jewish deaths because he was Jewish, and in World War II have a lot of Jewish deaths, and and died a lot of Jewish. So we have to start a campaign of that because he was murdered, and the Taliban thing. Or sorry to say about that, I only think in that way. But like the terrorist groups, they kill the Jewish, or they kill the people like that. So we have to start a campaign because, to that country. No, 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 no. It's only because of certain agenda. You don't see the right wing do that. You don't see uh, uh, the people do for Venezuelans that die in the dictatorship, or start a campaign because of the Guaidó thing. You don't see that because it's not part of political agenda. If you see a black policeman dead, when you should think why they don't start a campaign because of the policemen that were murdered, or that died because of certain act that he did, or something like that. That don't make any sense. The protest thing, I don't know what was about. I only think, let's see here. Let's see if I say that. Europe something, let's see here. About the protests. Apparently, I don't know what was about. Let's see here. Before that thing, I know a lot of guys were arrested, but I don't know why. The protesters stand in front of the policeman. Mas eu quero saber. Não. I want to know before that. Um, oh my god. Oh my god, all the media says the same thing. Uh, apparently, that thing about the protests was a left thing. I don't know, but if we're McDonald's says the act of the police, not kill, but act like police should act, like take bombs off lacrimation bombs, doing the security thing and all of that things. But it's a little unfair to say to help uh, help people in Minnesota and support the Protestant thing because what seems to be that is the Protestants are doing that right thing, that craze of destroying things. So you want to rebuild the thing that you that the group you support are protesting. Doesn't make much sense. It's just like, oh, I will punch that I will see a guy punch that window, and so he will put fire in his house. So I will help him to rebuild his house, even if he will continue and crash his house and punch his glasses. So like it's nonsense at all. So that's my main fault. If the guy did a bad thing, if I don't know what if they did he did or not, he's wrong and the policeman is wrong. If only the police do that and the guy didn't make anything, so the policemen are wrong. They pay the consequences and the results, and so other thing, all that thing that Black Lives Matter is totally is very, 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 very boring and is shit, shit. So whatever, I don't care about it. And so so like the Bible says, you should not treat all equal. You should have have treat like they want to you treat you, and you should treat others like you want to treat you, and you have to treat the others not just like yes, just like you want to treat you, but like what they doing, or like they are have to to do, like if they are acting like in the right way, you treat him in the right way. If he or she is not in the right way, in the wrong way, you have to try to put in the right way. If not, just treat it like you want to treat you if you were like that. So it's just like that. Is I think this thing is only for political agenda. The fund is totally hypocrisy thing. Is like fake announcement, because all of most of the things are only political, and most of the things will not go to the place that should be, and the place that is being destroyed for the protesters uh, seems to be the same guys that are make the funds. So it's all to steal your money or to make you believe that something will work, but actually will not work because you are being um, my God, mistaken. I think that word. You are being mistaken. Okay. Sorry for all things I said about the Brazil thing for be too long, but that's my own idea. I think that should stop once of all, because it's getting not getting on my nerves, but it's getting so boring. It's getting very uh, it's getting repetitive and very 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 lame. Okay. Sorry, because I don't know all the words in Portuguese or English, so I have to like see some things that I know in Portuguese English to put in the right context to you understand. So I think that's all, and see you in the next video. I think I will make some music in the future here, or some mix. I almost did a mix, but I gave up. But futurely, I will make put out here the future the mix Brownie Mix 3. Okay, I think on that. I don't want to think in any right or left wing, in the right wing or left wing thought. I don't want to be pro or con uh, or against any political guy or political thing or politician or something like that. I only giving what I think. I have my own opinions about the right wing and about the left wing. I see very big mistakes, but at least one of them have a little sense, and I have a little sense I follow. Even they are so dumb to and so late to know a lot of things that I already know. Not they are not they will not know, but they are so late, and they have to behave a little better because of some things. They are having big mistakes. Only that, because I think is is that way, because um, because what I think is that the political thing I follow is have the tools, but are not using all of them, or using half of them, or are not using the tools, or just are choosing the wrong tool, or just forgiving how it works with the tool, because it's so obvious that when I saw how big or how late, how big mistake, or how late they they realize a thing is just unbelievable. Only that. But I have my own thoughts about political things, about political parties, about political ideas. But I'm not saying all nothing of that. I only saying that I know what's right and what's wrong, and I only pointing the wrong things about that case and what I think should be done, like stop it all, and what could not be done about that, like continuing and have this lame thing perturbating us like forever, just like the deaths of coronavirus. Like everybody knows about that. Just don't need to be repetitive because it's the people who think like that will think like that, and the people who not think like that will not think like that because they have his ideals and will not change. Will only change if they are very, very, very dumb, or they are very, 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 very inflated, inflated, inflated. So it's on that. Thanks for all. Remember commenting, and don't forget to subscribe if you like the video or if you don't like. Um, and never don't forget to make a filter of the moments. So no swear words and nothing about saying things that I will not pretend to say, like you think like that. So not nothing of that. Okay, but I only have to not of that, like I will not allow no make sense comments. Okay, like spaghetti, potato, stuff like that, or I will say that because of that. That don't make any sense. Like that I would say in the last sentence, but I mistake it. So thank you all, and see you next video. Bye.